Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into the YouTube channel. I want to give you some baits to consider for this November timeframe. It might be tough where you are. The water might be, getting colder, of course, but also clearer. And you might think, well, I don't know where they went. Did they go out deep? Are they suspended? What's the deal? And yeah, probably there are a bunch that are suspending out over deep water, chasing balls of bait and whatnot. But there are always some shallow fish to be caught. And I want to share some baits with you, kind of a 1-2 punch approach. Opposites attract, so to speak, or opposites can complement each other. And these are two bait types that are totally opposite that could put a couple fish in the boat for you. Before I get right into it, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing that. It's probably one of the better ways to help grow the channel, and I'd certainly appreciate it. So number one, let's look at some shallow areas, and particularly the back third of major creeks, pockets, bays, different things like that. You might have some remnant watercolor back there. You might have grass, some wood, different things like that. And what you typically find back there are little pond minnows, glass minnows, shad fry, just different little itty bitty bait fish type prey items that are way in the back there. And this isn't a tournament winning tactic, but it's a way to get a few bites if you're struggling this time of year. There's always some fish shallow. They're probably going to be schoolie size, pound, pound and a half, 2 pound size fish that are up there trying to ambush those little bitty baits. And I would say that the best types of baits to throw at them are going to be your smaller ones. 1/4 ounce Bill Lewis rattle trap, your chrome blue type stuff, small diving crankbaits like this, little bitty stuff like this that can imitate those prey items or shad sizes. 1.0 Bill Lewis ATV square bill, a mini hammer trap, 3/16 ounce size compared to that 1/4 ounce size. You can see there's the size difference or a body size difference. You could even really throw some of your more BFS type things in that clear water around those targets. Again, wood, rock, dock pilings, any kind of remnant grass. But if you see that bait fish up there, you see some shad birds around, put the trolling motor down, fish through those areas. Again, you may not light the world on fire, but it's a way to get bit. Now, the opposite end of the spectrum is the fact that you have some of the larger prey items in the lake that are actually up there, and you can see them sometimes when you're in those shallow zones. You can see like your bigger gizzard shad, your bigger threadfin shad. And so the opposite end of this approach, throwing bigger glide baits. Like this is a Buka 8-inch trick shad. So some of these larger baits are going to get you some bites that are really, like I said, opposing ideas. You might even think I'm speaking out of both sides of my mouth, but these are some things you could take into consideration. A bigger 1/2 ounce spinnerbait with maybe a 4 and a 4.5 willow leaf blades on it with a nicer size trailer. A big topwater like a plopper type, one of the larger ones. And these are, again, bait sizes you're not planning to get a lot of bites on, but when you do, they're going to be better than average size. Full size buzz baits, something with a nice clack to it, your larger boot tail style swim baits with a harness hook, something like that. Those types of baits are going to be the opposite ends of the spectrum. Basically, you're trying to catch fish that are feeding on those smaller prey items, and they're going to be smaller fish overall. Or you could catch some fish by fishing some of these bigger presentations, looking for a few good bites, main lake wind-blown points, stump rows, maybe standing timber, anywhere that you would find kind of an ambush point like dock pilings or weed clumps, different things like that. Some of these bigger baits, and just cover water. Just put the trolling motor down and move, and just fish those bigger baits and just wait for a big one to come up and smack it. And those are it's kind of a 1-2 punch. Again, opposites attract, bigger baits or little itty bitty baits. Just something to consider if you're getting out there. Try these presentations and give them a shot. Hopefully they put a few fish in the boat for you. I certainly appreciate you guys tuning into the YouTube channel. And if you got anything out of it, please give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Share your positive experiences with these bait types with the community. I'd certainly appreciate that. Also, go over to the description section. There you'll find links to my merch, Team Niggemeyer Fishing, as well as Instagram, Facebook, website, and a discount code for 20% off Amphibia eye gear. Patented air cell technology that makes your frames float with ANSI rated lenses to protect your eyes. Until next time, thanks for watching and good fishing.